Hello, my name is Jaimin Patel, and in this video, I will be discussing the three ethical dilemma that I encountered in the school and the professional life. This dilemma challenged my principle and required the carefully consideration to resolve them ethically. To analyze this situation, I will be referring to the textbook Managing Business Ethics, straight talk about how to do it right by Linda K. Trevino and Catherine A. Nelson. This book provides valuable insight into the ethical decision making and the importance of maintaining the integrity in the various contexts. Here, how the video will be structured. The first, I will be describe the each ethical dilemma, including the circumstances and the people involved. Next, I will be explain how each. Next I will explain how I resolve each dilemma, and finally I will provide an ethical analysis of each situation using the concept and the framework from the textbook. Let's explore these ethical challenges. The first one is the academic integrity. When I was in the 12th standard, in the school, I was a part of a group project with the several classmates. One of the group members proposed copying sections from online sources without proper citation to save time. This suggestion posed a significant ethical dilemma. The stakes were high. Our academic reputation, the integrity of our work, and our project grade were all on the line. The people involved in this situation, including myself, the student who proposed the plagiarism, and the other group member who were undecided about what to do. Additionally, those potential affected by this unethical choice included our instructor, other student, and the institution's reputation. It was crucial to consider how our actions might impact all these stakeholders. I strongly opposite the idea of copying the contest without proper citation. To address this, I suggested that we divided the workload more effectively to ensure that all work was original. I organized a group meeting to discuss the importance of originality and maintaining the academic integrity. During this meeting, I emphasized how plagiarism could damage our personal and the academic reputation, as well as the integrity of our institution. Despite my effort, the student who proposed the idea was still instant. Consequently, I made the difficult decision to report the incident to our instructor. I believed it was important to prevent any unfair advantage or academic dishonesty that could arise from our project. The instructor appreciate my honesty and addressed the issue without penalizing the entire group. This resolution ensured that our work remain original and upheld the standard of academic integrity. Now that I have described the situation, let's analyze it from an ethical standpoint. Referring to the book, the first one is the importance of being ethical. Upholding the academic integrity is the crucial for maintaining the personal and institutional reputation. This is in the chapter 1, page 16. By ensuring our work was original, we protected our creditability and that of our school. Second one is value involved in this situation. The key value at stakes were academic honesty, fairness, and the personal integrity. These values are the fundamental in educational settings and play a crucial role in our development as ethical individual. The third one is the cynicism. By avoiding a cynical attitude towards the academic integrity, we reinforcement the importance of ethics. Cynicism can undermine the ethical standards, but by standing firm, we demonstrate the commitment to our values. This is in the chapter 1, page 19. The fourth one is the 8 steps. According to the chapter 1, page 41, we identified the fact, evaluated alternatives, and made a decision to the report the incident. This process aligned with the 8 steps of ethical decision making outlined in the textbook. And the last one is the psychological factor. Peer pressure and the fearing of confrontation were the significant factor in this situation. However, ethical reasoning prevailed, helping us to navigate these pressures and make the right decision. This is in the chapter 2, page number 58. So, in conclusion, I would say that this experience highlight the importance of maintaining the academic integrity and the impact of ethical decision making in our academic and the professional lives. Now, the second situation is the conflict of interest in the workplace. In a prof in I when I was working in the organization, I was responsible for selecting a vendor for a major project. During the binding process, I realized that one of the companies submitting a bid was owned by a close friend. uh, the this pres sorry During the binding process, I realized that one of the companies submitting a bid was owned by a close friend. This presented a significant ethical dilemma. So if I didn't handle the situation correctly, it could jeopardize the project success, my professional reputation, and lead to the potential accusation of bias. The stakes were incredibly high, and it was crucial to manage this conflict of interest appropriately. The key people involved in this situation included myself, my friend who owned one of the binding companies, and my manager who oversaw the project, and other completing vendors. Additionally, the affected party extended beyond just this individual. They include my employer, my colleagues who would be working on the project, and other stakeholders who had vested in interest in the project outcomes. Recognizing the gravity of the situation, I took immediately actions to ensure the transparency and the fairness. First, I disclosed my relationship with the vendor to my manager. I explained that my close friend owned one of the binding companies, and that it would be the unethical for me to participate in the selection process. To maintain impartiality, I recused myself from the decision-making process altogether. This steps was essential to avoid any appearances of bias or favorism. To further ensure fairness, I recommended that an independent committee review the bids and make the final decision. This committee was composed of an individual who had no personal connection of any of the vendors. By taking these steps, I uphold the principle of transparency and professional integrity. My manager appreciated my honesty, and the ensure I took to the address the conflict of the interest. The independent committee selected a vendor based on the merit, ensuring the project success and maintaining the trust within the organization. Now that I have described the situation, let's analyze the situation from an ethical perspective using the insight from the book. The first one is the importance of being ethical. Ensuring the transparency and avoiding conflicts of interest is crucial for maintaining the trust and fairness within an organization. This is emphasized in the chapter 1, page number 22 of the textbook. By disclosing the conflict, I helped to preserve the integrity of the vendor selection process. The second was the value involved. The key value at play here was the professional integrity, transparency, and the fairness. Upholding this value is vital for building a trustworthy and ethical workplace. The third one is the cynicism. By openly disclosing the conflict and re-accusing myself, I countered a potential cynicism. This action demonstrated a commitment to the ethical behavior and set a positive example for others. This is in the chapter 1, page number 24. Fourth one is the 8 steps. Uh, According to the 8 steps of ethical decision making outlined in the chapter 2, page number 45, I identified the conflict, sought advice from my manager, and choose an unbiased path by re-accusing myself and recommending an independent review. And the last one is the psychological factor. The psychological factor in this situation included loyalty to a friend versus professional ethics. By prioritizing transparency and fairness, I managed this conflicting pressures effectively, and this is mentioned in the chapter 2, page number 62. In conclusion, I would say that handling the conflicts of interest with transparency and integrity is essential for the maintaining the professional and the organizational trust. This experience reinforced the importance of ethical decision making in the workplace. And the third one is the whistleblowing on unethical practice. In a workplace settings, I discovered that a colleague was manipulating the financial reports to meet the targets. This unethical behavior posed a serious ethical dilemma. The stakes were incredibly high. The company's financial integrity, potential legal implication, and my colleague's job were all at risk. So manipulating the financial data can lead to the significant consequences, including the loss of trust from the stakeholders and the possible legal actions against the company. The prime individual involved in this situation included myself, the colleague committing the fraud, my supervisor, and upper management. Additionally, the affected parties extended beyond just this individual. Employees, stakeholders, and the regulatory bodies were all stakeholders who could be impacted by this unethical behavior. It was essential to consider the broader implication of this misconduct on the entire organization and its stakeholders. To address this situation ethically, I took several important steps. First, I carefully documented the evidence of manipulation. This involvement collecting and organizing the data that clearly shows the discrepancies in the financial reports. Having solid evidence was crucial to support my claims and ensure that the issue was taken seriously. The next, I reported the unethical behavior through the company's whistleblowing channels. These channels was designed to handle the such issues confidentially and appropriately. By using this official process, I ensured that by the matter would be addressed by the right people without causing the unnecessary disruption. Additionally, to protect myself from the potential backlash, I made sure to remain anonymous. Whistleblowers often face negative reaction from the co-workers or the bosses, so staying anonymous was crucial. The company's policy allowed for anonymous reporting, which made me feel safe to report the issue without worrying about personal consequences. The company took the matter seriously and conducted a thorough investigation. As a result, the unethical behavior was addressed and the appropriate actions were taken to rectify the situation. This resolution not only safeguard the company's financial integrity, but also reinforcement the importance of ethics practice within the organization. So now that I have described the situation, let's analyze this situation from an ethical perspective, referring to the book. The first one is the importance of being ethical. So maintaining the financial integrity is fundamental for trust and legal compliance, as noted in the chapter 1, page number 29. An ethical financial practice can undermine the foundation of the organization and lead to the several consequences. The second one is the value involved. The primary value at stake were honesty, accountability, and the responsibility. Upholding these values is essential for ethical conduct and maintaining the trust within the organization and with external stakeholders. The third one is the cynicism. Uh, by taking uh, by taking the actions and By taking the action and reporting the fraud, I avoided the cynical outcome, believing in this system's ability to correct wrong and addressing the issues head on demonstrated a commitment to the ethical principles. This is in the chapter 1, page number 32. The fourth one is the 8 steps. Following the 8 step of ethical decision making outline in chapter 2, page number 49, I gathered the fact, considered the consequences, and reported the issues appropriately. This systematic approach ensured that I matter was ensure that the matter was handled ethically and effectively. And the last one is the psychological factor. Fearing of retaliation was a significant psychological factor in this situation. However, my ethical duties to report the fraud outweighed these fears. By prioritizing integrity and the responsibility, I managed navigate these psychological pressures effectively. This is mentioned in the chapter 3, page number 66. In conclusion, whistleblowing on unethical practice is crucial for maintaining the integrity and the trustworthiness of an organization. So I would say that this experience highlight the importance of ethical decision making and the role of individual responsibility in upholding ethical standard. So to sum up this, uh, we have explored the three ethical dilemma from my school and the professional life. The first one is we discussed the academic integrity, where I opposite plagiarism in a group project by encouraging originality and reporting the issue to our instructor. Second, we look at the conflict of interest in the workplace, where I disclose a personal connection with a binding vendor and re-accusing myself from the decision making process to maintain the fairness. And the last one is we explain the whistleblowing on unethical practice, where I reported a colleague financial manipulation through the company's whistleblowing channel to protect the organization integrity. This example highlight the importance of ethical behavior in both academic and professional settings. Upholding ethical standards not only protects our personal and professional reputation, but also ensure trust and integrated within our institutions and workplace. So in the end, I would say that I take the reference from the book Managing Business Ethics, Straight Talk about how to do it right, uh, editions. And this pages, I took the reference from the pages are 16, 19, 22, 24, 29, 32, 41, 45, 49, 58, 62 and 66. Thank you.